Pounce for the iPhone is a card-playing game that I think you're really going to like. It is a game of speed, and so of course, with all speed games come several different ways that you can play them. So let's go into Pounce here. Now, the different ways that you can play is a single-player game which will allow you to play up against the computer, a head-to-head game which will allow you to play against another person. You can join a multiplayer game that is being hosted by someone else that's on another iPhone, or of course you can host a multiplayer game of your own. Let's take a look at the options. Under the options, we can customize my game appearance here, being the first player. As the second player, I can change their card face and their card back, which I can do on mine here, but I also have control over the playing field itself. Under gameplay, I could set the game length and whether we're going for points or amount of hands won. Scoring method, bonus or penalty, and then top facing or down facing top Pounce card. I'll put face down. And then we have audio right here. The tutorial is available for you to follow. It is a very long tutorial, and so it is going to take you some time to get through that, but on the other hand, it will instruct you on every little feature of the game. So I have one computer here which I can set their play speed. I can add another computer who I could even set a different play speed to. So let's get rid of that one and just leave the one computer player and hit start. So now what you're going to see here is our playing field. We have my cards down here, we have where we discard here, and then I have a stuck button for when I'm stuck and I have no moves, and then I have a pause button. So you'll see that now the computer has already gone and thrown a ace out there, so what I need to look for is a number 2 of the same face to put there. And you'll see I got a number 2 of a different card value and it doesn't match that one either, so I'll just continue to discard until I find something that fits. Now I can also discard numbers of a lower value in here as well, so I want to be on the lookout for those cards as well. So there I've got a 2. So let's continue to play. I got another 2 right there. This is why it is a game of speed. I have a 4 I could throw down right there. I could toss my 3 there. Now because I opened up that spot, I can discard from this pile. You'll see it also has a little gauge there that kind of lets you know how many more cards you have left. So let's actually take that 6 and put it right there. Bring in another card. Let's actually take that whole pile and put it there. Bring over another card. Alright, so now back to paying attention to what's going on up here. So the reason that you're wanting to put cards not only down here but up here is because when the game is over, points are being counted, and so we want to make sure that we have as many points as possible. Now what I'm also waiting for is for the computer to say that he is stuck up there. Because when the computer is stuck, he cannot move anymore until I place a card out here that frees up one of his cards to be placed as well. So that's a great opportunity for me to pick up extra time to do some thinking and to get some cards placed as well. Seems like I am just a little far away, not too far from the cards that I actually need. So I am just going to continue to go here, trying to find the cards that I need, hoping that the computer finds himself stuck relatively soon. As you can see now, the computer is stuck. The only way that he can get free is if I happen to drop a card out here and free up a position for him. So now I am just going to be trying to go through here to see if there are any other cards I can place here, and then I will go to place out there, because that will be my last chance to score some extra points. And if I don't have any additional moves that I can make, then I'm stuck as well. And the game is determined by how many points we get for the cards that we have out here. Okay, for the sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead and state that I'm stuck as well. Now, you'll see it does say that all players were stuck, and it said the score to win was 50. Now, that's because that's the set that we set as far as the time goes. If I had made it to 50 points, the game would have ended. So, and here you can see that the computer had more points than me. He obviously had more cards placed than I did, and so he got more cards and more points awarded to him. So that's how that works. So I can go on to the next hand and continue to build up my points until we reach a game of 50, or of course I could quit and come back and play later. So I can save my game and then come back and play some more later and attempt to get to that 50 points where I would become the victor, or the computer would if he got there first. So that is the game of Pounce. A lot of fun. Obviously much more fun to play against other people, so definitely get it, try playing head-to-head against someone else, or even joining a multiplayer game. So take care, we'll see you next time on the Daily App Show.